and travel north is now forbidden. There's no question that my family's cottage was consumed in the conflict, and the bloodbound do not spare innocence. I beg you, I have only a few meager personal belongings and nothing to remember my family by. If you are headed there anyway, please check the ruins and retrieve my father's shield. It's a sentimental piece, but it should serve me well in battles ahead. Alright. Wait. It's weird that that's showing a star on the map. I don't have that heart yet to turn in. Did you forget to level your attributes? No, I kept some points unspent so that when I come across a piece of gear that requires more of something, like if I'm, like it needs more spirit, I have points available to put it where I need them. Like, you get so much raw stats from, you know, your class stuff that I haven't felt like oh man, I'm so squishy, I need to put more points into physique to get more hit points. Which, yeah, I could do that, but this has just made more sense for me. Oh, hello. So trying to identify which mortar shots are the big one. So I'm keeping an eye on those, because it says the first shot and then periodically after. Still on Asterkarn? I mean, yeah, we just got to the Asterkarn lands at the end of the last stream. So yeah, we just got to the Asterkarn city. And now we're running around doing stuff. So it's kind of like we've reached the quest hub and they're giving me lots of things to do now. Oh yeah, I just saw like a big shockwave come out of one of those shots that landed. Yeah, there it is again. That's cool. You know, I didn't even think about it, but I'm really glad that the big one has a larger radius. Because the basic shots frequently miss. Wait, can I go in there? Ulo, Keeper of Brews. I will read that later. My voice is starting to get hoarse again, so we'll save that and we'll read that later on.
I don't know who you are or why you're here, but I don't have time for it right now.
Do you need help? Unless you're volunteering to track down the giants that rampaged through my meadery and butchered my father, I suggest you move along. What happened? Really? Giants are simple-minded brutes, but they've usually kept to the mountain peaks until recently. We're not sure what stirred them up. One we called Feck had been seen roaming the valley aimlessly in the last few weeks, but yesterday he went on a full rampage with the rest of his dung-chewing ilk. The giant stormed through our meadery, drank us dry, and crushed my poor father when he tried to stand his ground. Poor old bastard, he will be gravely missed. I'm sorry. Yeah, well, what might sting more in the end is the mead the giants made off with. I'm all for revenge, but if we don't get some of the shipment back, the meadery will be in serious trouble. My hands are tied here with repairs, and the garrison in Kernhold is already stretched thin. You genuinely seem to want to help, so if you want to track Feck back to his den and recover some of the stolen meat, I might be able to crack a smile. I don't know where they're hiding now, but the attack came from north. My father's dead, but where has all the rum gone? There's a path down here I didn't check out. Also a little something over there. What game is this? This is Grim Dawn. It's an action RPG. Same type of genre of game as Diablo or Path of Exile, if you've ever seen those. Ooh, I just realized something. Since I took points out of Mortar to upgrade the big one, I can only have one Mortar at a time again, down from 2. Didn't include that in my calculations. Well, that means there's no reason for me to double summon it right now. I just need to summon 1 per battle, not 2. I still think it's worth, though. It's getting a lot more DPS with those occasional big one-shots. Yeah, that dot is so good. Because it's like when that thing lands, whatever it gets hit by, it just massive fire dot for the next 5 seconds. And the Wind Devils reduce the elemental resistances, so it gets amplified a little bit. Like, I actually feel like I'm killing things when the Primal Spirit is on cooldown now.
You will bleed!
Let's make a portal here just in case something bad happens. Dangerous domain. Monsters do additional piercing damage.
Praise to God!
Ow.
My blood!
I'm wondering if that double damage, double XP thing is in effect right now? Because I haven't really noticed.
Blood! Blood!
Remember when I said I didn't notice? Suddenly getting absolutely blasted by everything. I think some of those mobs are healing. Oh! He summoned like a volcano under me. Oh my goodness. Popped like a balloon. Do I have anything in my bags I need to clean up before I go back? Oh my. Okay. The stats on this suck. But it does have +1 to max number of mortars. So if I could find another one of these things with better rolled stats, that could be amazing for us. Take a look at this again. Yeah, I'm curious how you change this if you wish to. Let me, hang on a sec. Grim Dawn Ascension Altar. Let me see if I can find more information on this. Okay, let's see what this says. Characters playing on Ultimate difficulty and have reached level 100 can toggle Ascendant mode at any time from the main menu. Ascendant mode is a new game mode included in Fangs of Asterkarn. When you reach the Karn settlement, you gain access to the altar. Concave to the end of your playstyle. Has center and outer circles. The middle of the altar channels the elements themselves, allowing you to manipulate all your item drops. By inserting different crafting materials, you can bias loot to match your preferred damage type. Looking for bleed? Use a Chthonic Seal of Binding. Pet gear? Use a Manticore Eye. Doing so will override any inherent loot biases items such as monster infrequents already have. If you're looking for a niche prefix and suffix combination that does not match the inherent damage of a monster infrequent, the system will enable you to change the odds in your favor. While the center manipulates loot, the outer circle will aid you in acquiring it. Each material inserted in the outer circle improves odds of encountering the new Ascendant Mode mechanics or in improving drop rates. If you're a fan of monster totems, the Bloodbound totem crafting material will increase your chances of encountering Tempest totems. The difficulty is significantly increased from baseline ultimate difficulty. A fresh level 100 character may want to gather gear before you try this. All the mechanics you're familiar with in the campaign are also enhanced in various ways. Okay. Oh, there's a lot going on there. All right. And then there's this thing. Acid and poison items, lightning items, fizz items, chaos items, bleed items, fire items, pet items, pierce items, ether items, vitality items, cold items. I don't think I want to mess with that, because, like, anything that's, like, plus elemental is great, because that affects cold and lightning and fire, and I've got a bit of all of that. And I wouldn't want to reduce the odds of getting that.
Blood! Yes! Blood!
Blood. Yes, blood.
Dude, that guy down there is taking a beating, and he does not care. Ow. Well, there's a bit of a ring here we can run around.
That skill's not ready.
Maybe just use this spot. It might be better. Ah! As I almost die. Slay Blackheart and claim his heart as proof. Oh, that was one of my quests. Okay. Anything else here? All right. Well, got that. 0% chaos resist? Yeah, I haven't really focused on resist yet.
My blood!
Have you encountered the new feature that lets you craft and modify your pots? Yes, just like minutes ago I did. Yeah, you can see that my healing potion has like a different graphic now. I tweaked it just moments ago. Dire Hemlock. The shrub has a vibrant red berries. Step away. Okay, I guess that's for something later.
Oh, what have we here?
Lenarith told me to seek you out. My granddaughter, is everything alright? She is. I'm here about a curse on Maldorf. Oh! Kryn cackles. Now that is a surprise. What were you hoping to accomplish with my curse? Your curse? Mm-hmm. Just looking out for my little tundra flower. I never approved of that union. I could smell the greed upon Maldorf's breath before they were ever wed. I took it upon myself to correct her life thread. When one knows the right signs and herbs, the gods can be bid to listen. I'm not altogether disappointed. The curse is still so potent. I outdid myself. I wanted to cleanse the curse, but now I'm not sure. Heed my Lenarith's words. Maldorf was not a good man. He was punished because he deserved to be, because he needed to be. What if we made it stronger? Thing is, his story, I wish we could ask her about his side of the story. Because his side of the story said that, that his dog was hexed and, like, he turned into a deer and ran off into the woods or something. So I'm like, did she hex his dog too? Alright. Like, he's been cursed for years that if he comes near civilization, he'll freeze solid. And his crime was greed and abuse. I mean, oh man. My out is it your curse question mark? Okay, so your options are make it stronger or remove the curse. I think if I say remove the curse, she's gonna attack me. What if we made it stronger? Oh, mischievous one. I do not delight in others' suffering, but rotten souls like Maldorf deserve to have their evil returned 1,000-fold. I know of just the spell. Go out along the river and look for bright blood-red berries, dire hemlock. Toss the berries into Maldorf's hearth. If they please Amatok, he will blow his breath upon the cabin and teach that rat a lasting lesson. Sounds like a plan. Alright, well we know where the berries are. We just saw them a second ago. Alright, we're gonna go curse somebody, champ. Oh, whoa, if I didn't see the icon on the minimap, I would have missed it. Heck yeah. Devotion point. Alright, that's actually pretty major. Let me go back here. Alright, devotion. Bismiel's command. 20% chance on attack to summon an eldritch hound to snap and tear at your foes. Alright, so I'm gonna put this on Leap right now just to get it to start getting XP, but I need a different skill to put that on that does repeated hits. So something like Grasping Vines or does Stunjax? I don't know if Stunjax does repeated hits or not. Grasping Vines does hits every second, so that one would be really good. Do you have anything on Mortar? I don't think it had the option. So if I click on this is a list of all the skills I can attach it to. So Leap Attack, and then all these are red, which means I don't have points in them. So no, Mortar's not here on the list. So of these, I think Grasping Vines is the best one because as this has a Oh, wait, it actually says 100% chance on it. Oh, it's because it was on leap. What if I put it on vines? Hold on, no skill. If it's on no skill, it says 20% chance on attack. Huh. I mean, I'd rather save leap for a defensive thing, but that's interesting. So if I leap toward an enemy and hit them, it'll have a 100% chance of proccing. But if I get 1 point in grasping vines, it could be pretty solid. What is this thing? A dull red hue has overtaken the shrine, showing that chthonic corruption has taken hold. Scrigg's warning. I know many things. I have seen a soul in darkness possessed and sent to hang. Saved by pity, risen again, doomed to fight until the end. Who at the edge of madness goes to silence the voice of dying gods? I know many things. I have seen the burning city, the bodies twisted, mother and child used as weapons of war. Terrors reaping, godlings weeping, witches playing eternal games. I know many things. I've seen the rivers dry, temples crumble, and burning skies. I have seen with my own eyes. The once forgotten doomed to rise. I know many things. I have seen the heart removed, bound in chains, and wrongly used, but in the darkness I cannot see. I know not will come to be. In the darkness there it waits for man to falter to claim his fate. Okay. I don't think you have to leap to an enemy to trigger the proc. Well, there's the hound right there. It doesn't show up on the pet thing on the left-hand side. What's the cooldown on command? 20-second duration, 52-second skill recharge. Oh, I gotta find more berries. I think it might have to hit an enemy, but I'll continue trying out until I know for sure. Yeah, it's got to hit an enemy. But right now the hound is pretty weak, but it'll level up. Notebook of Imperial Scholar, Entry 5. I know they're coming. I hear their gnashing teeth and their groaning. Crash of falling trees. They follow no matter how I run. My feet bleed, my heart pounds, my end is near. All I have left is this godforsaken journal. Damn the Empire and damn my thirst for knowledge. They surrounded our meager camp at nightfall. Horrible, stinking things with eyes as black as ink and teeth like shining spades. Our guide, Bjorg, greeted them as friends, chittering and moaning in their own language before turning on us. I narrowly escaped into the darkness as they fell upon the other members of my retinue. I should have run then and never looked back, but I could not leave my attendants to their fate so easily. So I hid there in the bushes as those filthy things set upon them with practiced precision, binding them like slaughtered pigs before impaling them on large sharp poles. Their screams cut through the darkness as they were hoisted high above. Then the creatures began chanting and pounding their wide tails against the ground. Wide tails? Wait, the beaver things? The din rose to an earth-shaking rhythm before stopping sharply as a massive figure emerged from the forest. A hulking version of these smaller creatures, wielding a huge sharpened stick that could pass for a tree trunk. It pounded its massive spiked tail and pointed directly at my hiding place. Terror overtook any hope of saving my friends, and I ran until my feet would carry me no more. Now this muddy hole at the river's edge will be my final resting place. They're coming, I can hear them. Demon beaver people. Alright, so I could go around and then over this trunk, or go up this way. Hey y'all, how did Guild Wars 2 change after the Guild Wars 3 announcement? Didn't change per se, but it got a huge influx of additional players. There we go. Dire Hemlock number 3.
Muck, can you please put on the wizard hat? Thank you.
What was the Beaver RTS you played? Timberborn. It was more of a colony sim than an RTS. Like, your enemy was just the seasons.